What's up, everybody? So this has been a long time coming, and it's a very, very big milestone for me. But standing behind me right here is my very own drift shop. So I am not open to the public or anything like that. I am strictly here to film content, and much better content for you guys. And you're about to get to watch me move in for the first time, fart around with it, and then transform it into the little studio that you will hopefully enjoy and love for a while. But yeah, hopefully enjoy.
Okay, so I can see on the camera, right? I can see, obviously I have sensors, I can see everything. I knew that I was not close to the car, right? Look like the car, everything good, great, perfect. Bro, how did I get it perfectly in there? Perfectly in my truck. This is not even touching. Anyway, so I just wanted to interrupt y'all, make sure it wasn't just a normal random thing, and it's kind of like an everyday part of the action. Something, you know what I'm saying. Anyway, here we go. There they are. I already missed it. I didn't press play, so, I'm so sorry. So I've had these at my house, just like in the garage, in the living room, and guest bedroom, and things like that. And so seeing it here seems a bit excessive for a single person that's self-funded and is slowly getting better at drifting. But the facts are that I have 3 cars, so there's the BRZ, the FC, and the G37, which is in here. So, and like I said, I have events booked. Brand new car, so you can see I have an equal amount of 2 8.5 35 R's. So yeah, those are the big boy tires. I'm still gonna have to run these at probably 45, 50 psi, but I'm testing. Gut instinct told me that the new car needed these, so I ordered them. I also have the same exact amount of 265 35 C's, so they are also going with me to the Drift Mansion. This was the original set of pretty much one-off spec custom. While this is a flat front, looks great, huh? Perfect, cool offset. Nope, has a it's actually a plus 10 wheel. So it made finding the 57 DRs a little more interesting. But anyway, that's that whole set. It is on the original Federals. I blew the rear Federals off and replaced them with some 285Cs, and it did really good on that. Also have some more 285Cs, some Ibitsu Matsuri just wastes, and then 285s, 265s. You can kind of see the way a 265 fits on this. Oh, well, that's nice, yeah. Kind of see the way the 265 fits on there versus the 285. It's more of a flat versus a rolled, flat, rolled, 265, 285, 265, rolled, 285, flat. So anyway, now that the truck's unloaded, I am going to go to Harbor Freight, and we're going to try to get some benches. I have been wanting one of the newer lightweight aluminum jacks, and then I'm also going to get some AA batteries because this unit has AC, but go figure, last tenant never used it, which is fine. But this tenant is. So we're gonna get this thing iced down, start painting, all that fun stuff. But thanks for sticking around. Go ahead and get your some popcorn, chill out. I appreciate the views. Put me on in the background. I won't be rambling too much. But yeah, thanks again. All right, so this is a good reminder that there will always be struggles, and no matter what you do, there's always going to be something trying to fight you, and you can make the decision to let it make you angry, which I used to do quite a bit, or you can kind of just roll with the punches and fix it, or take it back. So I have the option of taking this back, but while I was there was no more on the shelf, so it would kind of be pointless to me. This is a shop fan, but it won't turn on. So you do that, you can hear it turning on. So after further investigation, you can see it's bent right here, and it's catching the fan blade. So yeah, I could be really upset about it. I could go take it back. It's 12, 13 minutes up the road. But honestly, I can fix it, give you something to watch other than me just farting around, and then we'll have some fresh air going in here. I did put the batteries in the AC, so it is running. It is going to be very slow to work just because of this place, the size of it. It is currently set at 75, but we are at 91. So we'll see what it does when I leave here in a couple hours to go home. I want to be able to kind of leave it running and get kind of mentally prepared for tomorrow. So we are going to, I have all the paint. I just got a few little wheel dollies. I got a little workbench I'm working on to see if I can find someone to partner with to do a full-blown toolbox full of tools. So whether it be Boxo or gear wrench, kind of got some feelers out to both of them. But until now, we're going to mess with our little goofy trackside boxes that we have right here and fix this silly fan to get a little bit of breeze in here. So I've always got this little thing with me.
that apart, and we're gonna give that a good little.
All right. All right, this battery is about to die, so no harm, no foul. It's fixed, it's done. Tried to throw me a curveball, but I fixed it and we're good to go. Just kind of measuring, obviously this right here, what you can and can't see, is horrible for YouTube. But if we go somewhere similar to this one's all right for you guys. I can't even really see on the screen, but yeah, we've already got the hexagon lights ordered. I went to garage-shop.com and kind of got one of their garage kits. So I got the hexagon light, 8x15, and then I've got the flooring for in here. So I was just measuring. I don't think I'm gonna do flooring up here. There's not crazy amount of internet. This is an all steel building. There's no point in me bringing like a desk and a sim up here, kind of what I had thought. So this might be getting like some cheap home gym, just nice rotary cushion floors, and just start stacking up all my rays and Valinos and wheels. And I may even start distributing some Valinos to all the drift homies or whatever. But it just kind of opens up plenty of space for this. Here is where I would put the flooring down and kind of make a real beautiful place to be. So I might even order another hexagon light. Yeah, get 2 or 3 of those. And yeah, really light this place up. So get the floor. Obviously I'm going to get some paint right now. I think I'm gonna do something super simple, like solid black down to the blue. I might even recoat the blue in a different shade. Might do purple. The cars have a lot of baby blue in them. I'm gonna do some pink accents in the floor, but I don't want to do a solid pink strip. So I'm thinking that maybe we can get closer to this blue. If I get a kind of really light blue, put it on that dark one, I think it will be just fine for aesthetic purposes. So yeah, I think maybe, I don't know. It's got a lot to think about, but I could put an 8x15 up here. I plan to park a car this way, a car this way. I'm gonna have the lift about right here, just so I can still have space to really work in here. I kind of want to have some benches and some tools and stuff like that, and then have maybe a table here so that I can not only sit and eat, but also work on while the car would be, you know, up here on the lift, and still have, you know, another car, chunk the G37 out there. I can keep the Chaser at the house and kind of use that as my daily driver and drive it to and from up here. You know, just plenty of options. I'll kind of play with it and see how it all goes. But that's it for this particular, don't even cut that. But yeah, so we're headed to the store. I might go to Harbor Freight, pick up some few things, grab some lunch, go see the doggos, and bring another load. I'm getting the wrap tomorrow in the mail, and the BRZ is at the house, obviously still. And I'm thinking that I might just be better off to just take the BRZ straight up to Kevin at Renspec, who does all my wraps, who's doing this wrap. That way, I get it out of the place at the house and kind of get my space back and the HOA happy with me again. And it also leaves this place a little barren so that I can continue to make it good. I am going to get a set of dollies, the little foot pump dollies, so that I can spin these cars around without choking us out. This place does have air conditioning. And I'm going to get batteries for it, and we're going to start to run it, because that is the whole point. I'm not going to, I just don't like working in the heat. I've been cleaning pools, working construction my entire life, and I don't have to right now, so I'm not going to. But yeah, so yeah, just stay tuned. And like I said, I know I'm going to be saying it, I'm going to be preaching it. You're probably going to get tired of this weird face, but this is what I'm shooting for. This is what I'm doing. This is what we're going for. So, yeah, enjoy nothing but Valino tires. They got the C's, got the R's. I have a whole nother stack just like this at home. It's going to come up here. I have another set of Rays. I have 4 sets of Rays. And the 4-star wheels and the little taco wheels and Valino wheels, and tons of stuff. Kind of give me some breathing room at home, and then give me a space here to kind of create and really give y'all the good content that you deserve. Not just the random nonsense, the same 2 cars at the same track. Trust me, I get it. I understand. You don't even have to comment. I know. So I appreciate each and every one of you that have stuck around, and to all the new guys, if you want to go back and put the other stuff on, give me some watch hours. But realistically, hopefully you can see that I've improved over the course of my YouTube channel and continue to make it better. So, like I said, thank you all again. I appreciate it, and we'll get back to work. What's up, everybody? So I am in the truck and I am headed to Fort Worth, which is about 45 minutes away, because the lift that I ordered is actually local to me, and I canceled the online order through Amazon because they needed a lift truck, and they needed a forklift, and a place to get the 18-wheeler out. So they called me, we had this discussion. I canceled the order with Amazon, and I'm gonna take them $600 less in cash and pick up the lift myself on my trailer. So that's where we're headed. This video Hopefully, with everything that works right, this is episode 2 of the garage, of the shop renovation. And it will also be a nice transition from the normal GoPro, this typical footage and frame rate, to hopefully something a lot better. I've invested in a couple of Sony cameras, and one of them including a gimbal and all that fun stuff, so that I can potentially be filmed, to give maybe a better experience for you guys and kind of let me also be a little more me. So hopefully that portrays a little better through the camera. But either way, I just wanted to kind of document this and let you know that I'm going to get the lift a lot sooner than I was expected. Flooring is on its way. Lights are starting to show up, and it just means that me and my buddy Ryan and another friend of mine are going to have a lot of work to do over the next few days, and which will conclude hopefully at the end of this video. So I'll pop you back out whenever we get to the lift place, and see you then. So thanks for sticking around. Hopefully that time lapse was pretty cool. We got the lift up, so it was a big ordeal. So kind of like I had mentioned earlier, I've been waiting on this lift, and it was still not supposed to ship till Monday. And they called me wanting to know like specifics of where I'm gonna have it dropped off, if I have a forklift, blah blah blah. Well, lo and behold, I could just cancel get a refund from Amazon and pay $600 less for this. So I went and got it from Fort Worth and brought it back here, which is about 45 minutes away, and got it set up. I had a buddy help me. We've got it to where it's not anchored yet, but it's not going to go anywhere, and it's enough that I can actually come here and do this myself. So
that's kind of where we're at here. My son was painting on the front, as you can see from there, and it is just all a mess right now. So I'm not going to end the video, but I am going to go home, go drift a little. I got to load up the BRZ. We're going to Houston tomorrow to get it wrapped, and then I will continue this video for day 2, basically. So thank you again. I appreciate it. I appreciate all the love, all the support. If you can, like, comment, subscribe mainly, and let's get to that 1,000. I appreciate each and every one of you. Bye. All right, so back at this in day 2. So I was dead beat last night. I was tired, but we did get everything put up so that it could stay in place. We got the top bar mounted. We got the extensions mounted on the top. They all kind of bolted in right here. The top plate is bolted. The bottom is not anchored quite yet. We've kind of got everything we need to put to anchor that down. I've also got a laser, tape measure, and some other things like that, so we can make sure that this thing is perfectly square. They also have a diagram on the instructions, which is kind of common sense, but to go corner to corner in between the lifts and kind of figure out, make sure that we got it perfectly square and do all that fun stuff. So once we do that and we're able to kind of... Okay then. So once we do that, then we're able to make sure that these are stable and able to like move and not knock this thing over and kill the FC. We're going to anchor them down and then assemble all of the pulleys, the airline, well, the hydraulic lines, the pulleys, and the hydraulic box right here. This is the version that is 110, so it will connect into this, which is on a bigger breaker. And yeah, and then this, honestly, this was a week out. This whole lift was a week out, so I was going to have a week to paint and clean up this entire space. But so lights have come in, a bunch of things have come in. I went and picked up the lift early. The other car had to go to the wrap shop. It's it just kind of, it's cool. Like, it's great. I love that. It's kept me busy. I'm going home late. I'm tired. Sleeping good finally. I'm happy. So that's what it's all about. It's just that as long as you're happy, it doesn't matter how hard you work. It may not seem like hard work, but that lift was heavy. And just driving and unloading, loading cars. You'll see I struggled to unload the BRZ because the clutch is real race car-y. But yeah, I really appreciate it. Like, the AC's freezing up, and you know, the paint is not going on the walls very well. On the front portion, it's just absolutely soaking it up. I did have my kid do this. He wanted to come help, and I'm greatly appreciative. He put a first coat down for me. This side looks a lot better. It needs to be trimmed out up top and the bottom. There's no doubt about that. Of course, we're gonna finish out the windows. You'll see quite a bit of stuff. It'll all be added seamlessly into some of the next episodes. I'm just giving you a little bit of a sneak peek of what the shop looks like right now, which is actually gonna be in a video from the past, but I'm actually from the future, and yeah, it somehow is gonna magically work out, and if I can't figure it out, I'll send it to one of my buddies who maybe they can figure out how to make magic out of this editing nightmare that this is gonna be, because I plan to produce quite a few different episodes at the same time and have to flip-flop back and forth between this memory card, 2 other memory cards, like a memory card, and I have a memory card and a GoPro up at RenSpec right now. So you're getting a lot of sneak peek stuff from the future that you're not supposed to know about. So make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, because I do love you guys. I appreciate it. Bye. 4 of the shop renovation, just getting it, and the lift is finally done. It did throw a pretty big wrench, not a huge, wrench. It's not a big deal, but the reason I had to go get it was a week early. I kind of told you in a previous video. The shipping company couldn't bring it here without me having a forklift, so I decided just to go directly with the shipping company, with the distributor, which was about 45 minutes away from me. I saved like $600, something like that. And ended up, by the time I was said and done, I spent, another $300-400 with all the supplies, the hydraulic fluid and stuff like that, getting it running. So it actually worked out pretty good. But this 4 days that I've been working on this now was supposed to be for painting all of the walls. So as you've kind of seen in the previous episodes, we've put some tint on the wall, on the windows. We've put this is 2 coats without trim done in here. This is 1 coat, still waiting on paint. I got to go to Lowe's and pick it up. They have some more. I managed to pick the only one that they don't carry very many of. So, AC broken. So we're running off that. If you can tell, that's why it's kind of loud. So anyway, that is what today we're doing. So first things first, to get any of this running, we got to clean some of this up. And to make it easier on y'all, let's just see if this works. Oh, I thought maybe all influencers could do that. Maybe it's something you have to earn. It worked. Holy moly. Wow, I can't believe that worked. I didn't even have to, see? Didn't even break a sweat doing that. So anyway, got this straightened up. Got a new cool little chair. Got the little stand, and I don't know, man. I'm pretty happy with this. I think I'm gonna get some lights to maybe put underneath the car, but I can really do quite a bit of work underneath here. This, while we're here, this is the S13 Villains Kit. I know this is an RX-7, yes, but let's see if I can do it. That is totally bent, and the castle nut is stripped, and yeah, I've hurt my precious rays really bad. Yeah. So anyway, this is a pretty aggressive. That's been great angle for me. Enough for me to play around with. Shout out to Belino. But since that happened at the track, I immediately, when that happened and I noticed that, I thought maybe the knuckle was snapped or the weld was broken or something like that, because it was binding horribly bad. So anyway, I went ahead and just I hit up Goon Squad Performance, and who is one of my main sponsors, and I got an FDF kit on the way. So Weissfab does not make, there's no other real companies that have, I guess there is, but from what I found, I didn't want to use my knuckles, because while they've worked great, the actual connection to the knuckle has been cut and rotated. So like on a typical RX-7, this right here, it's going to be hard to see, but this right here would have a bump down. And so let's see. So what Taylor did is this actual part of the RX-7 hub right here, sorry, I was rubbing on the wrong one. This has been cut off, shortened, and then rotated flat. So the SLR kit and the PBM kit both connect to the existing, from what I understand, feel free to correct me by any means, but they all connect to the regular Mazda knuckles. So FDF offers a full kit with the knuckles. I went ahead and got the 350Z hubs just for ease, just in case I take this car on Drift Week. And
Yeah. So anyway, progress, obviously, car up in the lift. I do have a little bit of I need to put some Teflon, not Teflon, but I need to put some tape or sealant around the connections because they did leak out a little bit overnight. That's fine. So the plan is I was going to do black everything, but it has been hell up front with all the amount of oil and the years of dust and whatever. So I got a bucket of flat white paint and a bunch of tape, and I'm going to tape off this line so the blue is going to turn to black, and then we're going to repaint all the white nice, fresh, clean, bright white. This area may become all black because I might have the patience for that. The flooring is ordered. The flooring is going to go from here all the way to the door, and it's going to stop about the edge of the lift. And I'm thinking about doing a epoxy floor in this area, since that'll be like where the cars will just be chilling, and then leading out into the kind of main, I guess if you want to call it, retail space. It is a horrible mess right now, but this is the space that I want to use to sell a bunch of my t-shirts, a bunch of some of the stuff that Goon Squad sells, a bunch of teal merchandise. I want to get stickers. I want to kind of have a place that it is available. I don't really, I'm not going to like advertise that I'm selling merchandise because there's not that much of a market for it yet, but I want to have it here in a nice space for you to come chill and at least pick it up, check it out, check out some of the builds, all that fun stuff. I'll have everything in here by the time it's said and done, but I just don't want to move a ton of stuff around. I already brought too much. The tires have been a pain in the butt, but they've been in my living room, so it's already served its purpose. Yeah, so let's get to painting. Alright, what's up everybody? So hopefully you liked Bob the Painter over here. I tried to make it a little interesting for you, but it is hot. This thing is drying real fast. I did before I get obliterated in the comments, I just did quick, fast, and easy patches. I am painting the bottom black. I had trouble with the tape sticking to the oil walls. The one I went excessively has the tape. And I little missed a little bit here, things like that. But overall, it's still drying, obviously, but it looks. I just redid another coat on this one right here, so this would be the driest portion right here. Yeah, it's looking a ton better, like a lot. Like I said, I'm gonna go get some more black paint, and this entire room will be black. I'll have a nice light up here, and hopefully we can get it kind of blacked out. That same black, hopefully, I'm just gonna go get a bucket and use this as like a first coat the entire wall and just kind of redo the whole thing. It won't take too much. This is already 2 coats, and this looks like crap. That's not what I want in here. So yeah, thanks for sticking around. This is, like I said, this is day 4. Yeah, I'm moving along. We're ready. We're ready to go. We're ready to go. So, yeah, now I'm gonna go get some black paint, and we'll see you in a minute. Bye.